All right, Martin, we're starting to record here. So I'm here with Martin, one of my best friends, also now a new member in our program. And I'm going to do a quick, simple review call. Martin's going to tell us his feedback on how he's getting on, where he is, where he came from, and where he's going next. So Martin, welcome to this review call. How are you?
I'm good, Naglinda. I'm good. Thanks for having me, brother. Good to talk to you today.
Awesome. Today, Martin is not here. Normally, he's like sitting here, right here. I'm in Dubai, as Martin knows, at a coffee club. Normally, he's sitting right here. So working away. So Martin is back. Where are you? In Dublin, yeah?
I'm in Dublin. I'm in Dublin for the moment, and I'll be back right beside you, man, in a few weeks. Don't worry about that. Don't get lonely without me.
Yeah. So Martin, look, what I want to do is just tell people those three things: where you are, where you came from, where you are. So first, tell us what do you do? Like because Martin's already been successful in his business. So what is it that you do exactly?
Yeah, cool, man, cool. So my name is Martin Eastwood. I'm an entrepreneur based between Dublin, Ireland, and Dubai. My primary companies, I've got two of them. The first one is Wide Variety Events. So we're an event services business. We look after all kinds of events in Ireland, from everything from weddings to corporate events for Google, Yahoo, some of the clients we've worked with. And we do that up and down the country. So we're working about 200 events a year at the moment and growing. And we've been doing that now. I've been running the events business for almost 10 years. That's that. And then my other business is Wide Variety Media, where we help other businesses grow by basically getting online traffic, online leads, and converting that into high value business. So those are my two companies.
Nice. Now tell us then, why did you join the program? Why did you get help from me, for example, with the program?
Yeah, man. Well, I suppose the first thing for me is I have the benefit of knowing you and Naglinda a long time, knowing, trusting, and I don't know about liking you, but I mean you're okay.
Yeah.
So I knew if Naglinda is telling me that something is gonna work, then that means something is gonna work. Like there's no doubt about it. So I'm at the stage in my business or even my life at the moment where I've spent 10 years studying personal development, studying business. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people out there who are like a lot further on than I am. But I've come a long way from where I started, and creating a successful business completely changed my life and allowed me to, live life on my own terms and achieve the three types of freedom that I always wanted, financial freedom, location freedom. So I knew I wanted to help people, and I knew that the vehicle to do that was coaching. But where I needed help was, figuring out how I can best serve people and how I can be the best coach I can be. And that's when I sat down with Naglinda, with yourself. And what you done for me, brother, which was really crucial, was you helped me to refine what my coaching offer was going to be. And the really great thing that you done was you taught me how to focus on my area of genius.
Tell me more on that, because before we got working together, you already had your course, but you're broad, right? And things didn't seem like they were flowing. So tell me more about that. What do people need to know about, like, what the hell do we mean an offer and crafting our offer and refining? What do we mean? Tell us that story.
Yeah, well, basically, the online coaching space and how to become successful in the online coaching spaces. First of all, it's taking somebody from where they are now to where they want to be. And one of the best ways to do that, and the most scalable way to do that, is through online coaching, by having an online course that walks people through in video step by step with all the resources and what they do, and then they get access to a coaching call and support to make that a reality. So it's a very scalable model, and what you're teaching, Naglinda, the model of coaching and the way you teach it is, I believe, the fastest way to get a coach from wherever they are now to like 10 times their revenue.
Why is that?
Because it's scalable. Because it's very scalable. What you're teaching is scalable, and it takes the guessing work out of it, and it's very, very simple. If you want success in life, the best thing to do is just find someone who's successful and model their success. That's the easiest option. So if you're trying to be a coach, go to Naglinda. Naglinda will teach you how to be a coach, and he'll take you from wherever you are now to, wherever you're looking for, 10, 20, 50K a month. He'll get you there. You just got to put in the work. That's the main thing. In the work.
Yeah, and how? So we work together on the offer. Like, where did the epiphany come from? The clarity, so that you can, because you recently landed like a couple of sales. So where did the epiphany come? Like, how did they actually help you create that offer?
Here's how McGlinda and Successful Media helped me. So I was moving into the coaching space after I've been running two successful companies for a number of years, and I knew I wanted to help people to take the same significant jump that I took. Now, the biggest significant jump that I've ever taken that has the most profound impact on my life has going from zero to that first 100K a year, right? That was just a fucking, when you're at zero and you've got nothing, and then you're at 100K, that's fucking, because that's monumental, because a person's life changes most dramatically between that 0 to 100, because then you've got everything, pretty much all your basics that you want, you've got them covered and you're relaxed. You know,
Yeah.
Here's how you help me. Here's how Glinda and Successful Media helped me. I knew I wanted to help people to reach that milestone, but I didn't know the best, I suppose, offer or the best package to help them get there. And the Glinda helped me realize that the best thing for me to do to coach people was to coach them within my area of genius and help them to set up their own events business that's at least 6 figures. So that gets them to the 100K threshold. And because I have over 10 years of experience in the events and entertainment industry, I've studied so much, I've done so much, and I know that business inside out. So I can take any from any part of the world and take them and help them to create 100K minimum business in events. Like any, I can do that for any. The Glinda, you taught me, brother, that was the offer. That was my area of genius. And thanks to that, now I've rolled out that offer and I'm on track to, you know, I've just recently rolled out this offer and we're on track to hit 50K in the first month, and I'm pretty sure that's going to sell way past. Very, very
and just for people to know the numbers, how does he go from just launching to doing 50K on track to 50? What does that mean? Like, how does that break down? How many sales and like what is it? How do you do it? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Great question. So my main offer.
How much is your offer? Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, my main offer is 5K. And so what that breaks down to, if the target is 50K, it's just 10 sales. It's just 10 sales a month, which is pretty doable for pretty much anybody, you know.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, once you gain momentum, I mean, I'm probably going to increase that price after a few months. Once I've got a few clients who have gone through the process, because I know it works. There's no doubt about it. So that's how the numbers work. But what one of the other things that Glinda was really good at was help me break down the real numbers on how, right, but in order to get 10 sales, right, you might need 50 book calls. And in order to get 50 book calls, you might need X amount of eyeballs on your offer, and you need to talk to X amount of people. So it's almost like you're reverse engineering the result. So if you know your closing rate is going to be 20% and you need 10 sales, that means you need 50 book calls. I need to work backwards with the math. And that's something that, Glinda, you're really good at helping people with, brother. And like, I mean that with my hand on my heart. Like, as long as people are willing to work with you and willing to listen, and not just to listen, but to do the fucking work. If you do the work with the right information, you're going to get the result and you're going to change your life. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, lovely. Love that. And just the final thing there. So before, like, you know how to create an offer. Like you need another eyeball, right, to see it, because you've been doing this for 10 years. So obviously the coaching side, you're pushing on that more. But I feel like before we were working, you were doing your offer, but it wasn't flowing because you were targeting a certain niche. So you're like doing a third business, which requires time on its own. Whereas this, there's nothing different. You're already doing this yourself. Now you're just adding a layer, right? Because I remember there was unclarity. So where I feel like now there's clarity, because you're just showing people what you're doing. It's like my program, because I'm running the agency and I'm running it for an ads agency. I just show people how to get their own ads going. And my program, do you feel that was really the biggest thing? Like, I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, brother. Yeah, that was the biggest thing, honestly, man. That was a huge shift. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for guiding me on that shift, you know. Like, that was crucial, you know, for you to just tell me, listen, Martin, and you know me a long time, Martin, this is your area of genius. This is how you can help people, because you know this business inside and out, and you're already doing it, and you've done it, and you've sold millions worth of events. So just fucking coach them on that. And when I did that, and when I made that offer available with Bananas, brother, I got some serious interest, you know. And it's going to be a huge month ahead. But listen, let me come back to you at the end of the month and tell you, you know, the success of this offer. But what I'm more excited about than my own success is the success of helping people change their life. I mean, I really love that shit, man. I love taking someone, whether it's, you know, a single, you know, or not even a stay-at-home mother, or, you know, someone coming up in the world, and imagine the impact that has on someone someone who just works a normal job, maybe makes $10 an hour, dollars an hour, pounds, euros, whatever, and then you show them a way to make thousands every month on their own terms without working for the man. That shit's
yeah, and I love the way you mentioned the mother side. So the niche part of the thing, when we work together, we always talk about niche times offer equals revenue. So the niche, when we looked at how you can help these people, it's, you're giving them the vehicle of how they can start their own event company. But like you said, you're changing the mother, but it's more that mother stay at home. She has extra time. She's looking for a way to add an extra income, and she's passionate about organizing her friends' parties, baby showers. She just doesn't know you can actually make money and make this a full-time without having to, could you tell us about your niching part? Have you saw it different rather than just making more money is my point. Like, have you seen it?
Yeah, man. I mean, the interesting thing about it is, I mean, people they think they don't even need to go out and do the manual work. There's a way to do that. I teach people a system called reverse leverage that shows them how to leverage other people's assets and other people's time and other people's business to leverage and make money themselves without doing any physical work. This is a fucking no-brainer. Like, seriously, this is a no-brainer. Man, I feel like I haven't worked in 5 years, you know that? Like, I haven't lifted a fucking spanner. I haven't, I've done nothing. Like, all I've done is I've worked with this. And now I'm helping other people to work with this. And that's what you're doing. You're helping people to work with this. You know, there's a whole other world out there. I mean, look, I'm not even going to go into it, but I know the fucking insane numbers that you're doing. You know, you are making bank, like serious bank. And you're helping other people to make bank. And so fucking listen to this man here. Listen to Nicolinda. He can really help you. He can really help you. Listen to him.
Yeah, and the final thing I'll say is, so the person who's just bought recently, the client that you've from launching the offer, what's their situation and what's exciting that you see for them?
Yeah, so actually, a few recent ones, but one of the recent ones that comes to mind, starting next week, like a husband and wife team, and
oh wow! So there's two of them. Nice.
So they're gonna share.
That's cool. So you're even bringing the relationship side, the unity of you're helping them further their success rate, their marriage. Exactly.
Yeah, as a family. Yeah, I mean, I think I love that. And the thing about me is, and you can vouch for me. You know, Linda knows me like 15 years, a long time, but I will not give up on people. You know, if you come and you work with me, and I'll teach you how to create your own six-figure events business. I will not quit on you. I won't let you quit.
And why did they buy though? But why are they coming?
Why did they buy?
Yeah, like what are they to get, and what are you seeing as an outcome from what they're getting? Yeah.
That particular client, and they won't name any names, but that particular client, they want more income for their family, and they really just want to take care of their children and provide them with a better life, which I love, man. I love that.
And what are you going to do for them? Like, you're going to help them? What exactly is there steps that they're going to follow?
I'm going to be taking them through my program, which is 8 steps to success. And that's going to teach them every single thing that they need to do from start to finish to have their own minimum 6-figure events business. And by the time they come out the other end of that, they will have a vehicle that will cash flow for life, essentially.
Nice.
That's it.
Nice.
It's gonna be a fucking infinite return on investment for those people. So man, I'm excited. Honestly, I'm very excited. And thank you, brother. I thank you for your help in refining my offer. It's gonna allow me to help a lot more people and to help them better. So thanks. It really was a game changer.
All right. And the last question is, obviously you're a friend and you still had to invest because it's a business. So
Yes, sir.
what would you recommend others to invest into this, and why?
Yeah, it's a good question, man. Well, listen, the price you're asking is very reasonable, and the return is far greater than the cost. So what I would say is, don't even fucking think twice about it. You will get a return from your investment. There's no doubt about it. You just put in the work and follow what Glinda says, and it'll change your life. Simple.
Well, Martin, I appreciate that. Great feedback, great response. And I look forward to seeing the next steps. And the next step we're going to be looking and talking about even after this call is now putting together your system with paid ads. So the VSL funnel. Dude, like we're booking, like we got, I won't even say the numbers, but you know, as you know, you need more booked appointments because you need meetings to sell to people. So you have your organic strategy going. Now you're looking at your paid ads. We spent like $30, or let's say 30 euros in our case, and we've booked multiple, like per call. That's a booked appointment. Nice. And every 3 calls, we're always closing one at minimum. The other 2 might take time. So if we're selling our main offer is $8,000, or so if we're selling that offer, you know, we're spending 30 times 3, 90 euros, dollars, whatever, to get 3 calls, and then out that we close 1. So that's $90 to make 8K. Like it's insane. Now, obviously that fluctuates, but that's what we're going to talk about next, setting that system up for Martin, the VSL. And yeah, so super excited, Martin. Appreciate
awesome, brother. Look forward to it. Thank you.
All right, cheers, Martin. Cheers.